Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Happy Saturday. So I was going to talk about one thing, but I was on the internet this morning and I saw that there was a picture of a young veterinarian holding a cat with an arrow, like from a bow and arrow, through its head. And she's holding it and she makes a flippant comment in the comment section that says, something like, my first bow and arrow kill. Nothing better than a feral cat with a bow through its head, or something like that. And someone wrote back to her and was like, aren't you a veterinarian? Can't you lose your job? And she was like, no, nobody's going to fire me. I'm awesome. Well, the picture of her with the cat with the arrow went, viral. And lo and behold, the veterinarian clinic where she works in Texas found out and fired her. And now the police are investigating the killing of the cat. I don't think she killed it. I think she found it and just took a picture with it, though that hasn't been proven yet. She may have killed it. I don't know. But as a publicist, somebody who controls brand for other people and helps them through crisis and all of these things, I want to talk about what a lesson something like this is for our children and really for ourselves. I wish I could say it's as easy as telling our kids, don't ever do anything this stupid. But we all know that sometimes our children forget, sometimes we forget how big the internet is. I certainly did when my plane crash landed at LaGuardia and I tweeted that we had crash landed and I was terrified. I wasn't thinking that I am semi-famous and have a blue check next to my name. I was thinking, what is the fastest way to communicate to the 17 people that know I'm on this plane, that know I'm coming to LA from New York and whatever, or coming to New York from Atlanta? What's the fastest way to tell them what has happened? In that moment, I genuinely forgot how big the internet was. It is easy for people to forget how big the internet is. Show your children, no matter how old they are, even if they're like, oh, Mom, I know, I would never do anything that stupid. Maybe they wouldn't pose with a cat, a dead cat with a bow through its head. But there are other things that they may not be thinking of that will affect them professionally or personally for a very long time. Things live on the internet for so long. This girl now lost her job, and there's a very good chance that one of the animal rights groups will bring up her losing her license to practice veterinary medicine. One mistake in this life can cost us so much, not just on the internet, not just professionally, but in life. It appears by how far society has come from, say, like back when I Dream of Jeannie and I Love Lucy were on television and they couldn't even say the word pregnancy. And Lucy and Desi had to sleep in separate beds on the show because it would have seemed inappropriate to show them in the same bed together on television. Now we have people showing their boobs and dry humping on television. So certainly there, much has changed, right? Sometimes I think that young people, and even me, believe that we can get away with a lot more because people are exposed to so much more that we're not as shocked as we used to be by things. But what I will say is this: for all the disgusting behavior on television, for all the cheap television, for all the nonsense in the movies, when that girl spoke to that woman working at the impound place, the woman from ESPN, McHenry, whatever her name is, spoke to that woman in that way, when she degraded her for her looks, for her class system, for her finances, for her weight, America was outraged. So it goes to show you that even for all the crap we choose to watch, we do not want to see people being treated poorly. We will not tolerate cruelty to animals, pictures of girls with smiling next to dead giraffes, and pictures of girls holding cats with bows through their head. These types of things will ruin you. One mistake can ruin you. What we have an opportunity to do is use other people's mistakes and misfortune to teach our children that there are consequences for our actions, that there is a very big world out there, and that you will have to answer to your decisions. I have had to. I've had many reckonings with not only myself, but other people for the way I treated them, for the things I did and said. And I got to tell you, it sucks to have your ass handed to you, to get your hand slapped, to get your mouth slapped. But there are lessons in every decision. If you have children that are, I would say, 11 and older, because younger than that, it might be kind of disturbing, show them this picture and say, I'm showing this to you because I want you to understand the ripple effect. Not only did this girl lose her job and may lose her license to practice veterinary medicine, but she's getting death threats and literally being run out of her town. If she was a mother, think about what this would have done to her family. Our decisions have consequences, and sometimes they can be massive. Massive. People like me get paid to come in and rebrand. People like me get paid to come in and bring people like this woman back to life. But sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes we're like, no, that was disgusting. You stay where you are with the dead cat. I'm not interested in helping you come back to life. Anyway, my point is, sometimes we don't have to make the mistakes ourselves. We can learn from other people's mistakes. I love you today. Have a great day.